Welcome to Sense and Nonsense A to Z, where we pick topics based off of the letter of the day. Today is episode 16 of season 2, featuring the letter P.
We're family and we're your hosts, AT and Z. So let's get started for the new year. Hey, and how appropriate for the letter P is going to be Previt, which is Ukrainian.
Yay!
Right?
Yeah.
And you did see who got Person of the Year for Time magazine, right?
Yes, I did.
Volodymyr Zelensky, and he's just awesome.
He's awesome. He was on My Next Guest with David Letterman.
Really?
Yes, and they had to conduct it they did it in Ukraine, in Kyiv, in an underground subway, a working subway, a platform, because it's a bomb shelter. It was really good. And did you watch him speak to Congress?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I watched it too, and he was very enigmatic, and he was very good, even giving his speech in English.
What a great job he did in English.
He did a great job.
Great job.
Listening to him speak in Ukrainian
Yeah.
is seriously impressive. Like, you can understand why the Ukrainian people are like behind him 100%.
And they should be.
Super calm.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a lot of emotion, but he's very passionate about Ukraine and its people. And to be able to convey stuff like that is very impressive.
It's
very
amazing.
Impressive. Yeah.
Yep. By the way, Time magazine has been doing that since 1927.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And it was not only Zelensky who got it, it was also the spirit of Ukraine.
Those people are pretty impressive.
They really are. What they're going through.
Well, just watching the show, there were a couple people who got small snippets of interviews on that thing. And one of them was the head of the railway system, because the railway system is like their lifeline right now.
Right.
And they're like, why do you think the Ukrainians are carrying on and everything? And they're like, our president.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously, the man is holding that country together. And I think as long as he wants that job, he's got it.
Oh, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Very impressive man.
Yeah. He did the right thing to come here and speak in front of Congress.
And I think it was also the right thing to come and wear what he wore.
Yes. I agree.
Not for 1 second did you forget that man is at war, that his country is at war. Not for
That's right.
1 second did you forget that. And I think it's very telling also that he said that, it's not charity, it's an investment in democracy.
That was perfectly.
Oh my God.
Perfectly said. Yep.
Absolutely. I was like, holy crap, this is like.
Guy's good.
He's really good.
Yeah. I'm totally impressed.
He's a no BS kind of guy. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the feeling I get from him,
I agree. Did you see People magazine, Sexiest Man?
No, who is that?
It was announced on Stephen Colbert. He did it again. It was Chris Evans. But what happened? I got to tell you what happened. It was pretty funny. Stephen Colbert's guest for that day was John Oliver. And John Oliver was in the audience. And Colbert said, it's down to 2 people. It's down to John Oliver. And of course, the cameras went to John Oliver. And he's keeping his fingers crossed. And he's like, oh, please, yeah, please. It's got to be me, or Chris Evans,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going, well, he's not even here. He's going. And then Colbert opens up the envelope and says that the sexiest man alive is Chris Evans. Of course, the camera goes to John Oliver. He's going, I want to recount. And he's storming out. It was pretty funny. But anyway,
I like John Oliver.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I think I did hear that Chris Evans was the sexiest man alive.
A couple weeks ago. And then they had a little skit with The Rock presenting that to Chris Evans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you have a chance, it's a great skit, the whole thing. From John Oliver to The Rock. It was really good.
I've been geeking out and watching Top Gun Maverick.
Have you?
Oh my God.
But you saw that in the movies, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. But once. You were going to go back a second time. Did you ever
I didn't get to see it again.
All right.
So I've been watching it at home because it's on Paramount Plus now.
Oh, that's right.
It's a P, so I can say it.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kid's been watching it and he likes it too. So he's been rewinding lots of sections. So we've been watching it. And ages ago, James Corden did a thing with Tom Cruise about going up in a couple planes with him and doing like Top Gun training and everything. And I've seen it before, but it's really funny. It's really funny because James Corden is not an aviator at all.
Yeah, no. He's just so funny too.
And they were talking about giving him call signs. They had to give him a call sign, you know, before he went up. And the first one was Puffin. He's like, no, it's not going to be Puffin. And Tom Cruise is like, but it's a bird. It's like Goose. He's like, there are millions of birds. I'm not going up as Puffin. So the next one was, and I love this one. I wanted it to be this one. It was Hot Pocket. I wanted it to be Hot Pocket.
That would have been perfect.
I know.
What did they settle on?
And he's like, no, I don't want to be a Hot Pocket.
Oh,
he's
no.
like, but you're delicious and everybody loves you.
It's hysterical.
And they actually wound up with Showtime.
Oh, I like Hot Pocket better.
I do too.
That's funny.
James was like, I'll be Showtime. I like Showtime. And I was like, oh man, I wanted Hot Pocket. I wish we could have voted.
Yeah.
Because I definitely would have gone with Hot Pocket.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about Paramount, do you watch Yellowstone?
I don't, but there's a prequel that is coming out with Helen Mirren and Harrison Ford. I think it's called 1923.
I think you're absolutely correct.
Yep. That looks amazing.
Written by the same group.
Yeah. It looks amazing. I might have to catch that one.
Yeah.
I've been watching Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah, how is that?
God, it's really good. I'm liking it.
You know what's been on? Overboard.
Oh my God, you've just been watching that over and over.
I watched it 2 more times. Wait a minute. I think we could take all off. Yeah. So funny. Love that movie.
You know, I do too. And I just saw Glass Onion.
Yeah.
The new Knives Out movie.
Yeah.
And Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson.
Right.
Look
so much alike.
I mean,
I know, it's incredible.
Holy crap. It's like cloned.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Adorable.
Oh, adorable.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Should we stop this segment?
Sure.
All right. What do you want to do?
We may as well do our word game.
All right.
You up for it?
Yeah, of course.
I'm
always up for it. I love playing games. I don't care.
I do too. I hope people who are listening like it too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The people that I know
does.
that listen to it do play.
That's good.
So
yes, please play along.
Yeah, play. All right, you go first.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm doing, digging out words.
Oh man, it's you take a week off and
I know.
You lose it. Okay. Oh. All right. I think there's a little New Year's theme here. Okay.
Oh, is there?
At least with this one, it is.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So our first word, marching.
Parade.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay! All right.
Are you keeping score?
I'll keep the score.
All right.
That's a 5.
Okay.
I love how serious your face gets sometimes.
I'm working hard at this. I'm working hard.
Okay.
Ancestors.
Parents.
Yes.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Okay. That's 5.
All right. That's another 5. Okay. Gathering.
Party.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay. Wow. Oh man.
Parcel.
All I could think of is it's 2 words though. Post office. Parcel. Oh, I got it.
Gift.
Package.
Yes. Package.
You know what? The mailman just went by. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Him.
Him?
Him.
H-I-M?
No, H-Y.
Oh, H-Y-M-N?
N. Yeah.
Psalm.
Oh, that was good. That was really good, but it's not it.
Dang it.
Okay. All right. Religious.
Religious hymn. Poignant.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hope.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm not getting it.
That's okay. Worshipping.
Praying? Prayer.
Yes, we'll take that.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what else I could have said.
Oh. I would have gone a little bit different route.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
But that's
All
okay. Right. Okay. Delay.
All I can think of is prevent.
Reschedule.
Postpone?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right, that wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Photos.
Picture.
There you go.
Okay. Picture.
Photograph?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I like when that happens.
I know.
All right. This is my last one. This one's a tough one. Okay. Forecast.
Prediction.
Good.
Yay.
Which goes with New Year's.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Is that the
I
last
have one more. I want to do it.
Oh, you want to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is a bonus. We
Yeah.
usually go to 9. Okay.
Okay. Snack.
You sure you want to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Pringle.
Movie.
Popcorn.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, but we can't count that.
Yeah, we can't count it because it'll throw our numbers off.
Numbers off, exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40.
Woohoo! Good job.
Yeah, great job.
Okay, so instead of picking a last word for our what do you think of game, we have chosen to do New Year.
Just like what we did with Christmas.
So what do you think of when you think of New Year?
Happy New Year.
Very nice. New Year's Eve.
Good one. New Year's Eve party.
Nice. New Year's Day.
New Year hangover.
New Year's resolution.
That's it. Perfect.
Yeah.
New Year wishes.
Okay. New Year wishes. New Year's outfit.
Okay. New Year's Eve ball drop.
New Year's fireworks.
Yeah. Or New Year's Eve firework too, right?
Eve fireworks.
New Year's Rockin' Eve. Isn't that that whole thing?
That's the thing. Yeah. Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Yeah. I got one.
Okay.
Gala. New Year's
That's
Gala.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I've got one more.
Okay.
New Year's kiss.
That's good. New Year's toast.
That is good. New Year's wishes.
You said wishes already.
Okay, swishes. Songs? New Year's songs? Are there any?
I don't know. I don't know. Do they sing Old Lang Sang? Old Lang Sang song?
Old Lang
Syne.
Old Lang Syne.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's funny that you brought that up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, okay. You'll see.
All right.
You'll see.
Let's see. New Year's vacation.
Oh, I like that. Why don't we end it with that?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We hope you liked that segment, and remember to follow us on Facebook and leave us a comment, keeping it about PG-16.
16 or 13. 17. 20. How many do they have? 20?
And let us know what you think of when you think of New Year's.
Ten questions?
Yes, please.
New Year's edition.
Ooh.
I know. Okay, question number 1. What do you normally do for New Year's Eve?
I normally watch movies until I am forced to watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
It was fun because I had my neighbor over for a while and we played some games.
Nice.
And then she left, and then I put the kid to bed. Then I stay up for the thing, and then I go to bed.
Okay.
And we eat a lot of food. What do you do?
I watch CNN with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. And this year they were not allowed to drink.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, because
they got in big trouble last year.
They got in big trouble last year. Journey was on, and he kept on saying that he liked Steve Perry better and that sort of thing. So yeah, no more drinking. You're so goofy anyway.
Yeah,
so it's fun.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2. How late do you stay up for New Year's?
Yeah, 12:01.
Really?
Basically. I mean, it's probably a little later than that, but after that
ball, forget it.
Like, I'm out. See ya. That's past my bedtime.
Yeah, I heard something to the effect of 200 crystals, something like that.
Yeah.
In the ball. Yeah. I stay up a little later. Just until the guys are done on CNN.
Oh gosh.
Whatever it takes. All right, question number 3. Do you do fireworks?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
No.
I remember we used to do sparklers when I was a little kid, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't even like that because it can still land on you. No, I don't need that.
Yeah. I don't need any more complicated stuff.
Yeah,
happening.
I don't need any more scars from BS. I don't need it.
Yeah. Okay, question number 4. Do you eat 12 grapes at midnight?
No.
You've heard of that tradition, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had bought grapes and we did the 12 grapes.
Oh, were they good?
Delish.
Oh, good.
Delish. Yeah, they were red seedless.
Oh, yummy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of need all the luck I could get right now.
I understand.
All right, next question. I know you read a lot. So, did you start a new book for the new year?
I have not, but my book club is coming, so I will be reading the new book soon. But I don't read it too far in advance because I want it to be fresh in my mind. So next week I shall be partaking in the new book. Yes.
All right. Did you purge your closet?
No. My closet.
These are all traditions,
I know they are. I know they are. But my closet is a pit of despair. I have not done a full on take everything out, go through everything in quite some time. So I know there's a lot of stuff in there that probably does need to go. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Well, purge? No. Uh-huh. Do I need to? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will. It's not my need to do anyway, so.
The other thing about
and like I said, I need all the luck I could get, so I've got to do it.
Exactly. But here's my thing too. I gained so much weight from the pandemic. I don't want to throw out all my skinny clothes. I'm working my way back to them.
I am too.
I don't want to throw a bunch of stuff out and then be like, oh crap, I wish I had my size. Blah, blah, blah.
I know. I've lost 3 pounds, by the way.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I started before, like I said, I wait till January 1st. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I did start.
I lost 12.
Did you? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. See, you didn't wait either.
No.
Why procrastinate? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Of which we alluded to this earlier. Did you sing Auld Lang Syne?
Oh, no.
I hate that song.
It's not exactly true. This thing gets stuck in your head.
Oh my God.
Even if you hear it, it's just like, oh.
I hate it. It's almost a depressing song too.
It is depressing. I think it's depressing. Yeah.
It's not uplifting. Okay.
No.
I'd rather sing like Back in Black or something, you know? Okay, next question. Would you do a polar bear plunge?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Would you?
No.
Absolutely not. It's in and out.
I know it's in and out. It's that initial thing.
Well, yeah. But I've learned you have to control your gasp reflex.
I know.
I would do it because it's like so unexpected and so
God.
Not bucket list.
I just got chills.
like a kudos thing. Like I did. Yeah. Like how cool that I did this thing. You know.
Yeah.
So I would
it is a cool thing. But
yeah.
It's gotta be rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could do the legs, but I don't know about the torso. The torso is a little tough.
Oh no, you just gotta go right in. You can't.
Would you do the head thing too? Would you go all in?
You'd have to ask me on the
You'd have to ask me right when I'm doing it.
Exactly.
Oh man. The head's gotta be.
Yeah. But I don't know if the head would be any worse than the crotch
you know what?
or the armpits.
I can take cold water on my head. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
rinsing.
My torso. Yeah, it's my torso that
yeah.
Like I said, I had just gotten chills. Okay. Next question. Do you have any predictions for 2023?
I think it's best if I don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Let's not let anything come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm with you on that.
Okay.
You know? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, last question. Anything special you want to accomplish this year?
Well, I do want to get back to my fighting weight. I would like to do that.
Oh yeah, me too.
And I would also like to, I started this in December. I think I told you about it before. I'm cutting out complaining.
You did mention that.
Relaying information is fine. Relaying information, but I have to be really careful about the way I do it, especially information that I've told more than once.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. The complaining, but those two things I would like to do this year.
Yeah, I'm with you on the first one. On the second one for me is I need to get more organized. Even though I'm a very organized person, I just need to get a little bit more organized, you know.
There's so many things. There's so much paperwork too. Why does there have to be so much paperwork?
I don't know. And we're supposed to be getting away from paper, right?
It doesn't
digital.
Seem to be.
No. Those are templates.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Oh,
bonus.
You surprised me.
Do you ever participate in polls?
Yes. Surveys and polls?
Yeah, surveys, polls, stuff like that.
Sure.
Good.
Sure. As a matter of fact, talk about polls. I participated in the Time Magazine poll, you know, the survey, and I voted for Zelensky.
All right.
Yeah. How about you? How about you?
Well, I
tend to do them.
I tend to.
Yeah.
I recently got a Nielsen questionnaire.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've never gotten one of those.
I know. I had never gotten one either, and it's pitiful. I even wrote on there like, how do you determine what I'm watching by just asking me which channel I watch the most? I would like a more intensive survey, please. Because I find that most of the time they are pulling stuff that shouldn't be pulled, in my opinion, and they're keeping stuff that should have been gone ages ago. I don't understand how they're making decisions based off of anybody's opinion when that's the questionnaire they send.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've got one more.
You got another one?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. Popcorn or pretzels?
Popcorn. Yeah. I like both though.
I do too. Yeah. For Christmas, I got a buttered popcorn with macadamias in it.
No kidding. I've never had that.
Me either. And it is delicious.
Was it really?
Oh my God. Yes.
I had gotten a bag of pretzels that it was delish too. I'm trying to think. It was a Snyder's. Is it sour cream and onion? Yeah. I bought a couple bags. Even though I'm on a diet, you can have a couple of pretzels,
and you should actually.
And you really should. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Or else you'll just, throw away your diet.
Exactly.
But yeah, I believe it was sour cream and onion, and they're so good. And they're the little sticks. It's not like it's a nugget.
The thick ones. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I do like their honey mustard. Oh, I love that one too.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
It's yummy.
Deliciousness.
Absolutely.
No, I like both popcorn and pretzels. I really do. But if you ask me for one, it would be popcorn.
Mm-hmm. I think I would go more pretzels.
Yeah?
Yeah. Overall, more pretzels. But not that I don't get a craving for popcorn every now and then. But as a rule, probably pretzel.
Nothing like the smell of popcorn?
Oh, I don't actually like that.
You don't?
Oh, no. My mother ruined me with that, overcooking popcorn in the microwave.
Oh, you can't do that. That's a different smell.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, that's a terrible smell.
It's a terrible smell.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I mean, just 10 seconds goes from the best smell to the worst smell, right?
I agree with you. And you have to stand there.
Absolutely. You got to count.
You cannot. Exactly. If there's more than 3 seconds between a pop, it's
Take it out.
You got to take it out.
Yeah. You know what? I do the single bags. 2 minutes and they're done. You don't even really have to worry about them.
No.
Sometimes you get some kernels on the bottom, but who cares?
I would rather have the kernels on the bottom than overcook it. Oh.
Yep, me too.
Time for Pineapple Corner.
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I got to show you something. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So I ran to the mailbox in between when we took a break, and look what I got. The Lidl circular has pineapples on.
Oh my God. Spot the pineapple.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yep.
For the new year, we're doing season 1, episode 1, Psych.
Yeah.
The first one.
The premiere. And you know what amazed me about the premiere? First of all, I've said this 100 times, is that I can't believe I didn't watch this when it was on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the premiere had so much in it, and
chocked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the characters were already so evolved. They did a great job.
They did. There are a couple of things that struck me, and I'm just gonna kind of go out of order a little bit.
Okay.
The first thing was they started off in 1986, a flashback with Henry and Sean in a diner, and Henry was quizzing him on the things that he saw with his eyes closed. It was a different kid than they used. But what struck me on that was how they set the tone for how the entire show really was going to go in that first scene there.
Absolutely. It was evolved for the first episode.
It was so good. It was so good. Watching it this time, I noticed different things because I'm not watching it so much for the content because I know the story. But Chief Vic, who was the interim chief of police at that time, was pregnant.
Yes.
And what I loved about that was she was pregnant in real life. Mm-hmm. And instead of recasting that part or trying to hide it or doing anything, they just let her be pregnant. And I thought, this is 2006 we're talking.
Yeah.
I thought that was such a great choice. It was so unexpected. It wasn't like it was season 2 and she got pregnant, so they left it in.
Right.
It was right off the bat. Yeah. And I was like, that is such a rad decision that they let that happen.
Yep.
The other thing that was interesting to me was they really made a lot of choices about what they were going to leave in and what they were going to leave out. For instance, Lassie and his partner, who is Detective Barry, they didn't introduce them. They were just known as Detective throughout the entire episode. They didn't give them any names. They were picking and choosing who they were going to concentrate on. They concentrated on Sean, on Gus, on Henry, and on Chief Vic. And that was it.
Yeah.
They're really directing you to who they want you to pay attention to in this episode and who they want you to know is who.
Yeah.
I thought that was very interesting. Like seeing the choices they made, because almost everything changed after the premiere. All the locations changed. You know, Henry's house was different. The police station was different. The kid was different that played Sean as a youngster. You know, all those things were different. But these characters carried forward. And Lassie's partner didn't make it out of the pilot. She was replaced by Juliet.
Yes.
So that was cool. But the blueberry was in.
The blueberry was in. As a matter of fact, I got to tell you something real quick. I ran to BJ's and there was a vehicle just like that, but it was black. And I said, oh, a blackberry.
Awesome. And I also like the fact that in this episode, you see him kind of figure out his way into being psychic. And he figures that out to keep himself out of trouble.
Exactly. He kind of was cornered and had no other choice.
He did. And he didn't say, oh, let me do this as a way to have a job or career. Right. We've talked about Sean being lucky before and how he just lucks his way into stuff and kind of just figures everything out as he goes along. And
as a matter of fact, Guest alluded to that in this episode too, that he's very lucky.
Exactly. I just thought it was interesting watching him in the moment figure out how to get himself out of trouble. And the way he did that was claiming to be psychic.
Yeah.
Doing this was such a part of his life. This observation and drawing conclusions and stuff was such a part of his life that he was already set up to do it by the time he made this claim.
Right.
You know, he had so much information on everybody around him to back up this crazy idea that they kind of had no choice but to believe him, even though even the chief is like, this is improbable. It's possible, but it's unlikely, you know?
Exactly.
He's already doing it constantly. He said he called in tips all the time.
Right.
To the police station, and Lassie figures that must be because he's a criminal that he's doing this, which actually doesn't make any sense, because if you were a criminal, why would you rat everybody out that you worked with? But it was just like, oh my God, he did it to Gus when he walked in Gus's office. He's always doing it. Henry has set him up from his childhood to always be doing this.
Well, he said to him, you made me this way.
Exactly. Even when he's hooking up with a girl in his apartment, he's still solving crimes, watching the news.
Channel 8? No, honestly, I watch Channel 5 too.
Yeah, but Channel 8's got the cuter weather girl.
Adorable.
I also like how they kind of set up the relationship between Sean and Gus right from the get-go. Like Gus is always going to be more skeptical. He's always going to be more detail oriented. He's always going to be more practical, and Sean's always going to be more fantastical. And I like that, you know, Gus says, I'm not following you blindly anymore. It's something I learned at the Mexican border twice. You know, and he's like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. Okay, perfect. You know, and, you know, Sean has to lay it out for him. And he's like, just for today? Just for today. It's just the way they manage one another is, like you said, it's so developed from the outset.
Exactly. Yeah. So the pineapple, it was a real obvious one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So when he grabbed the blueberry keys, oh, here's a pineapple. Do you want me to slice this up for the road?
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
They did a lot of groundwork in this premiere episode of the pilot. It was like it was an episode in the series rather than something new. Yeah.
Exactly.
And like, it just, even in their mannerisms and everything, like, you know, Gus is like, I've had it, I'm out, or whatever. And Sean's like, I know you're dying to know who the kidnapper is. And Gus leaves. And then he comes back because he wants to know who the
tell me.
Yeah. It's like, that's perfect. It's perfect the way that worked. And
how about when they get to the crime scene and he has to leave because...
Pardon me.
And he just starts screaming outside. It's like,
that's exactly the right
that's
way.
Gus.
Yeah.
And then later on when they go to the mansion and he has to go and vomit. It's like,
and they're just talking about it. He doesn't even see anything happening, but he was so anxiety ridden, especially in these early times, that you know, he's always screaming. He's always seconds away from losing it. And you know, it's just it's hilarious to watch. It really is. In the beginning, and you know, Sean busting his chops over it. But then it's also fun to see them solve
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
for the first time, and Gus is so excited, and he's like, let's call the police, let's call the chief, and Sean's like, no,
that's not how we're doing this.
No, we gotta, and watching him work out how he's gonna be psychic and how he's gonna explain stuff, and things get jumbled up in the spiritual world or whatever, and all these different things, and Gus is like, ugh. And Sean's got to make a spectacle of it.
Of course he does.
It's so funny. And then also Lassie, not wanting to hear it. And then Sean
being skeptical.
Absolutely.
Always. Yep.
And then Sean makes this prediction that is like right in front of friggin' Lassie's face, and he can't ignore it. So he's like, oh, fine. Tell me, what is it? Right. All of these things are just so in place throughout the series.
Yes. Good. It's amazing how everything was in the pilot. It's truly amazing. It's a great pilot.
I agree. The other thing that's in the pilot is him closing the case and then pushing for the case to be reopened because he doesn't think that's the end of the story.
Right.
And then, Vic is like, no, it's closed. We're done. We're good. And he's like, no, we're not, and pushing that envelope. Yeah. Even the first time out, and then him having to go to Henry.
Oh,
for the advice because he's stuck and he doesn't know how to proceed. And then Henry, even without really knowing what's going on, just says, who are you trusting that you shouldn't trust in this case? And, you've missed something. And him going, I didn't miss anything. And him going, you have.
Did. Yeah.
And having that set up too, that even though Henry was reluctant, he doesn't agree with what Sean's doing, he can't help but help him, because there is a nugget of him that is proud that Sean's doing this.
Sure.
Even though he's doing it in a way that he would prefer him not to do it.
Right.
He's still proud of him that he has his ability and he's solving these cases.
Yeah.
When everybody is sure that Sean has lost it and he's just being ridiculous and everything, and he's about to get arrested. And Lassie's so happy. He's he's cuffed him. He's getting ready to put him in a car. Yeah. And Sean just has a fit and gives that piece of evidence. Yeah. That little piece of evidence is going to change everything. Yeah. And Chief Vic is standing there and he's like, the dog bite on his arm. And he's like, you're not inspecting me. And she's like, well, why not?
Why not?
And you see her, she's just that little bit of,
wait a second here. Yeah. Maybe he does have a point.
Exactly. And of course, that's the thing that changes everything.
Yes.
And then Lassie's like, oh,
he's so disappointed at it. Exactly.
And the last thing is, of course, that without Gus's knowledge or permission, he signs a 6-month lease for Psych, which is in blue at this point, right on the window. It's not green, it's in blue. And he signs his name and everything. And Gus is like, oh my God, what are you doing? We're not guaranteed to have any cases and all this. And Sean's like, oh, we've got another case already. He's like, you do? And he's like, yeah, just for today, right? And he's like, yeah, just for today.
Yeah.
It's really a nice introduction to this world.
It really is. And then they do the intro song at the end. I like that.
Yeah.
It's smartly done.
It really was really well crafted. The whole thing was well crafted, and it flows right into the next episode. Like sometimes when you have a premiere episode or a pilot, it feels disconnected from the rest of the series.
Exactly, like it's a movie on its own.
Exactly, but this one didn't. It flowed right into the next one.
It laid the groundwork for the whole series. It was perfect. It really was.
It was. Yeah, it is one of my favorites even to this day. I
definitely enjoy it. The great tradition for New Year's is really to have a big feast, also considered St. Basil Day, Io Basilis. Again, just like Christmas, we have a special bread. It's called basilopita, which is a sweeter bread than the Christmas bread. There's sliced almonds on it, I've been finding, but my mom never used to put almonds. What she used to do is pretty much make the same bread from Christmas, but make it sweeter. And she used to add ouzo. No. In the bread. Oh, yeah. It almost lightens up the bread.
Well, like we talked about with vodka before, putting vodka and stuff.
It's really good.
Really?
It's really good. Yeah. But the special thing that you do with the New Year's bread is you put a coin in it. And that's the tradition. So she would get like a silver dollar, a special silver dollar, wash it real good, of course, wrap it in wax paper, and she would put it in the bread before she baked it. And then the father of the house takes the bread and takes a knife and does the sign of the cross with the knife on the bread 3 times and kind of blesses the bread and then starts slicing it. And it's kind of sliced in order. So in my family's order was first slice was my dad's, then the next one was my mom's, then it was your dad, then it was your uncle, and then it was mine. And so wherever the coin fell in those slices, and you have to keep on slicing it until you get to the coin.
Okay. You know? So you start again?
Yeah. So you start it all over again. So you cut the bread, and whoever gets the coin has good luck for the whole year.
And everybody else is SOL?
Pretty much.
That's kind of like Mardi Gras cake. That's what they do with Mardi Gras cake. Yeah.
Good point. So there's a couple of Greek traditions that we never did, but from what I've been reading, this is huge.
Okay.
That you take a pomegranate and you hang it outside your door throughout Christmas. And then on midnight, you turn out all the lights, and you take the pomegranate and you smash it against the door, and it spills out its seeds. And then the more seeds that fall on the floor, the better fortune is brought to the house. Very superstitious.
Yeah. And messy.
And well, in this case, of course, messy. And there's another one.
Okay.
An onion. So on New Year's Eve, Greek families hang an onion by the door. At midnight, it's taken down, and in the morning, the children of the family are whacked in the head with it to wake them up so they can attend the church service for Saint Basil.
Yes.
And then the onion is kept in the house until the following New Year, which brings longevity, health, and luck.
No, it doesn't. It brings a moldy onion.
And of course, the onion's going to start getting like roots and stuff, right? It starts just changing.
Who decided it would be good luck to smack your kids in the head with an onion?
I don't know, but I've seen pictures of like many onions hanging outside doors. So one other tradition, from what I'm understanding, is not only Greek, but is with other nationalities, is at midnight, everyone goes outside and one person is chosen to re-enter the house, and they have to enter with putting their right foot first into the house, which brings good luck to the house for the following year. And of course, you open up the windows so all the evil spirits can leave. So very superstitious.
It's very interesting how superstitious Greeks are.
Yeah.
I remember being young, and there were so many things that you couldn't do.
Yeah.
But
like you can't cross over somebody who's sitting down.
Or laying
down.
Because
if you do, you have to cross back over. Yes.
How did these things ever get started, I wonder?
Who the heck knows?
I don't know. Like, who thought it would be a good idea to put a pomegranate by the door and then smash it and let all the seeds fly all over?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
My grandmother was so ridiculously anal about clean. There is no way I could see her doing this.
She did not do that. Yes.
There is no way.
No, the only thing that she did do is she did do the bread.
The bread.
You know, the bread was her thing, and the big feast on New Year's Day. Yeah. Yeah.
I can see the bread because we have severe bread lust. So
absolutely, we all do. I know.
You know.
Yeah.
But like some of these other things, like couldn't you have found like a maybe not beat your kids on New Year's
with an onion?
With an onion?
Wake them up to go to church?
Yeah, like how is that starting off a New Year right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like the Chinese New Year traditions, which don't happen yet. But their tradition is that you give everybody money in an envelope because that brings good fortune and wealth.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. And you give the red envelope so that you get the red envelope because you want, you want to do that kind of thing. And
right.
It's like, that seems
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems good. Like,
yeah.
I'd even be okay with the bread. I like the bread.
Oh, yeah. You got to have bread.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year 2023.
Hopefully
moving right along.
It's better than the last one.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, I'm glad 22 is gone. Adios.
We say that every year. I don't think there's ever been a year where I'm like, oh, I wish I had a couple more months of this one.
No. No. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bring on the new one. Thank you.
Exactly.
Well, if you enjoyed this episode, remember to tell your friends and follow us on Facebook at Sense and Nonsense A to Z, all one word. And wherever you're listening, remember to like our episodes. And if you're listening on YouTube, subscribe to our channel and be sure to hit the notification bell to get notified of each episode as it becomes available. We hope you had a very happy New Year, and we'll see you next week.
With that, we're out of here. Happy New Year, everyone.